real fop.
Maar show me the, did you ask him about the students? Yeah, but is he aware?
Waiting for the bus. 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours.
But you'll obviously see more fop. Everything in straight lines. When we painted our first picture in the course, it was very, very clear.
Yes, fine. And what was it?
He looks big. I'll give it to you now in a minute. Let me just go. I'll still like get stranded. Procureur smashes into records. This is a new pleasure of the. Going to the next battle. He doesn't write, so maybe 1 letter a year, but that's about it.
Huko bibi yangu alinini, alitoka akaenda huko, tulipitana kidogo, tunajua ni watu wa huko.
This is the bus we came with. This is another part. Maybe you can read it. Dining hall.
It is an official report.
No, just private initiative. Your name is?
Sister Dorothy.
Sister?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Ah, thank you. That's another hall. That's another one. And that's hall A. That is Binnenbeker, I think.
And they should put something around.
Pastoral Center.
Get away! Get away! There they have done some sticks. There was a big years before. They make everybody up. So
Well, they made by surgery, certainly not. But he took away the pain within about 3 weeks. Came back. Not in this never. When I go home, I from the neck down. You're in a wheelchair with people feeding you. So I would have to have at least 2/3 chance of success.
Because donder Steve. Ja, last year I took some historical photographs in Millennium Museum and we started this happening reason. I can't you not read a lot.
But you can have television on the
Solar.
yeah. Does not take much.
That is one of the main reasons of the center is in use, let's say 90% of the year. And I've got my problem and my social worker who's in charge of the center. That we find it very difficult to say no. So when people come again, you know, we just have to fill in our diaries and make sure that for the youth, and then say for 4 days the center is empty. Let's say that Monday it's empty, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday it's empty till the evening.
But you know, Netherlands doesn't come out so well. But all the songs about football,
How do you spell Netherlands in English? Whereas in Dutch you spell it with a T. You spell it with a T. You spell it with a T, don't you, in Dutch?
Of course you have an so you
2007 I did my pass registration registration, registration, but I went there for 4 times and he said it was lost. And then I said last time, you know, because I'm hearing them.
And so they separated. Right, they separated. And then part of this.
This is Godfrey. Thank you.
Never have gone but we are
Settling in now, I wanted a bit of time to settle in.
What did it? It's a tough big business there, I believe. With these Afrikaners, you know. No. They don't go down. We use most of
you mean with
Very touching, isn't it?
very well. There I am. Well, that's a little no maybe better, maybe not. We're sitting in the house
Also, pretty stout. Expanding rapidly.
Hi, Pete.
Okay,
You're doing some drawing there.
yeah. I drew a bit of history, my own history maybe. Oh, you closed it off. I hear a beep.
It's on.
It's on. Recording.
Yes.
This is a river. It may be the Nile, maybe the Lunga, maybe the Maringa, maybe Nairobi River. But a river always moves on, like history. History moves on, whether we like it or not. And this is the history of Mill Hill, where we started in the beginning. And we go downriver, along with history, until 1999. And as we move on the river itself in history, we may not leave many traces. But we are there. Yesterday in Busia, the fellow, he said, what kind of missionaries are you? We said, Mill Hill. He said, Mill Hill? Never heard of Mill Hill. You know, after 100 years, we have made quite a journey, but on the river itself, you don't see a trace. Here are the homesteads spread out, among whom we move. In the course of history, the homesteads have become a bit smaller. People more individual. But even there, people are still living together. And maybe my life too. I've moved on, not leaving many traces. But I'm still there, floating down the river.
Thanks, Peter.
Okay, thank
so
you.
This is a little exercise we've been given to do.
Yes, Father, for that is what it pleased you to do. Everything has been entrusted to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son except the Father, just as no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all you who labor and are overburdened, and I will give you rest. Shoulder my yoke and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble of heart.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're photogenic.
I'm not photogenic at all. Invention.
There you said it.
Give us solemn benediction.
Well, please say Paddy Kelly at the end of this session. Whoever is living in sea.
More freedom to relax, and the process and the spiritual business and all of these things can be dealt with in a relaxed way. And there's a social aspect too. There's a drink and a meal together, 2 or 3 meals together, a game of cards, material which may not really refer to us, and so we're not in a position, say, to give an opinion. So the one who goes from here to Mill Hill will have to take the understanding we have shown, the defensive mechanism, instead of revealing their inner feelings, to try and hide their inner feelings behind these things.
Be irrelevant beyond people's grasp. Then also in our group a new format was introduced as a suggestion. New format of these process meetings. First of all, to make them longer and to make them last at least 1 full day, even possibly 1.5 days. So people come and they get something worthwhile. And
I think there are other variation of assembly of issues as well that are mentioned by 1 or 2 groups, but I think the consensus seems to lie in keeping the original purpose of the process and at the same time holding on to the necessity to deal with society material, because that's the voice through which we are heard in the wider global middle society. So with that kind of brief summary, and all these people.
Come over this side. Come over here. David! As long as you can see.
Then we've got certain groups and we have videotapes that push them say on aid or help as we go through other meetings. But also time, so they want to carry on with the course in the evening time. They're very long. Some see, we have to watch video and like this one, so yeah, but you call it passive.
Jim? Pim?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How did the year start, alright?
It was awful. I had malaria and I was sat on the toilet for most of the night. It was awful.
Tom inherited that church. Sister Pam. Sister Cammy. Another one. This is the dog.
That's right.
Well, what do I do now? Get on my mobile and ring?
Oh, the mobile, yeah.
Hello, Pete, how are you? What?
Now, Colin reported very nicely yesterday. And now he likes it.
I like the legs of Speedy better than you. Without seeing the entire leg.
Not yet.
That's the house branch.
At the moment.
Okay, cheers.
It's one of the nicest dishes they have. All the well, it will be a long 100 yards if you get to walk it.